What is up, my sexy McMuffins? We are in downtown Las Vegas on South Highland Street, tucked away behind a titty bar, an auto body repair shop, a pawn shop, and maybe even a hostel. There are no lights, neon signs, girls with feathers and dancing to indicate that this is some of Las Vegas's best pizza. Now I know what you're asking yourself, hombre. With pizza so dang good, why are there no neon signs, no advertisement, no place to sit? That's because this place is considered a ghost kitchen. What is a ghost kitchen? I didn't even know what a ghost kitchen was when we started this episode, so I had to look it up. A ghost kitchen is basically a restaurant that's very inconspicuous to the naked eye, doesn't have room for seating, mostly takeout or delivery only. This is Las Vegas's best vegan, vegetarian pizza spot, Pizza 108. This is tea time. We are now inside the ghost kitchen, and I know it doesn't look like much, but believe it or not, they have some of the best vegan and vegetarian pizza in town. Let's go meet the owner and place an order.
Hi, my name is Chris Stadigovich, owner and operator of Pizza 108 here in Las Vegas at 2013 South Highland Avenue, very close to downtown Las Vegas. We've been here for 2 years. Actually, it'll be just 2 years in December.
I don't think my server's coming.
Tyson,
What's up, bro? How are you, man? I'm blessed,
Good
man.
to see you.
I was in the area and I wanted to order some pizzas and kind of see how this kitchen works, man.
Okay, so why don't you tell me what you want, and then you can come back and I'll show you how we make them.
Perfect, brother. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do 5 pizzas.
Okay.
Let's do 3 pepperoni,
Okay.
and let's do the chicken.
Okay. Which one? Barbecue or buffalo?
Let's do. You good with barbecue? Barbecue.
Okay.
And then dessert. Let's do a dessert one. Which one? What's the one with the chocolate on it?
Oh yeah, Dolce and Vegana.
Yeah.
And you guys want that vegan or regular?
Let's do regular.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Okay.
while you're showing us around, man, I brought some teas for us to enjoy. I got a black tea and a green tea. Which one you want?
I'll do the green.
All right, perfect, man.
Killer.
Yeah, sweet, man.
All right. Thanks so much. Come on back. So here you go. This is where all the magic happens here.
Wow.
Yeah, we got our dough station. We make all of our own ingredients and everything here, so it's all made by hand. We don't buy anything from packages or anything like that. So this is where we make all of our own ingredients. This is our dough station right here. This is our oven. The oven's pretty special too, because we do, as you know, Neapolitan style pizza. So
yeah, what's the special secret about the oven?
It's stone bottom, first of all, so we cook directly on, instead of trays, which most other pizza places do, we cook directly on the stone.
That's what makes it so crispy, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also, most places are cooking their pizzas maybe 450, 500. We're cooking ours at 630 to 700 degrees.
So that's why you're able to like pop them out pretty quick.
That, and it gives the crust, it rises, you know, the edge of the crust, it rises up really quickly, and it also gives it that crunchy texture because it's so hot that it gets crunchy really fast. And like you said, it cooks pretty fast. Most places, 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes for a pizza, right?
Yeah.
Unless they're running them through one of those conveyors.
Yeah.
But here we're done, and as you'll see, in about 2-3 minutes,
Dude,
if that.
So, you know, this concept of like the ghost kitchen, right? Like I didn't know what a ghost kitchen was up until recently. You know,
Yeah.
like the true definition of what a ghost
Sure.
Ghost kitchen was.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Too bad there's no liquor in here.
Yeah.
But I had to look it up, and then this is basically a ghost kitchen.
Yes.
There's no seating.
Nope.
Originally, when you first launched, there was no advertisement.
No.
There was nothing.
Nothing.
What kind of got you in the idea to actually start a ghost kitchen and start this concept that's now grown over the course of the time that we've connected?
Yeah, so originally my idea wasn't as a ghost kitchen, to be honest. What I was going to do is supply, because the demand for vegan and vegetarian ingredients is pretty big.
Huge. It's huge,
right?
and it's super popular.
Super popular.
and it's trendy, and people like it.
So I've been a vegetarian for 30 years, a little over 30 years. So, back when it wasn't cool, I was already a vegetarian. So I've seen it grow from when it wasn't cool to now when, like you say, it's super trendy, super cool. So because of that, noticing I'm a big buffet guy, so I notice in the casinos that there's a lot of demand, and now they're starting to have sections in their places. So I was like, man, I can make 10 times better food than this, So that's my original idea. Then one day I was watching this financial show that I watch from time to time, and on it said,
Which one was it? Which one?
It's Squawk Box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on there it said how ghost kitchens are sweeping the nation. So I was like, oh my God.
I just read in an article prior to doing this video that ghost kitchens by 2023 are supposed to be a $1 trillion industry.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, ghost kitchen, what the hell is that? What is that? So then I watched the program, and they were talking, the one that they showed, which was Fat Burger, which is the one that they were doing sort of the cameo or whatever on, And so there's a wing guy. I don't know what the name of it is. We'll just call it Hungry Howie Wings, whatever it was, right? So they said, oh yeah, but it's not on the menu, but in the back they're cooking wings, and only if you order it online do you get it from there. And so that way they're able to add to the kitchen. They're able to not only, I guess, supplement whatever income they're getting from people ordering burgers with wings. And I was like, oh my God. And they said Dairy Queen's doing it, Wendy's is doing it. So I was like, holy shit, that's what I have. This was before I had started, I just had the idea and was developing all of the recipes to give to the casinos.
Right.
So I was like, holy shit, if I can do that at the same time where I'm getting the contracts for, all the casinos for all the ingredients,
right,
it'll do that for me. It'll supplement my income,
right.
So then I was like, okay, well, what do I really like, and what haven't I seen, that's something that's original. And so, and I thought, okay, well, what do I have in equipment that I don't have to invest a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I got a pizza oven. I wasn't even going to use it. I was actually trying to sell it. So I thought, you know what? I'm not joking, because it's super expensive. It's a
How
project.
ironic though, like how ironic, like at one time you were going to sell the one thing that is the main attraction here.
Yeah.
The attraction here.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I know, totally. And no one would buy it. I was like, come on, this is like the best pizza oven in the world. And no one's buying it, That's literally what I thought. And then I was like, okay, well, I have this. I don't have to do anything. I'll need to buy a mixer, right? But that's it. Everything else I've got here. I had the mixing table. Actually, this was the first one, and then I got that little smaller one. And then so I was like, okay, that's what I'll do. I'll do pizza. I looked it up on Google. No such thing. I was like, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. There it is. That's the idea. I'm going to start doing pizza. I've never done it before, but what the hell?
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot. So then
perfect,
that's where it came from.
Perfect. Let's get to making some pizzas.
Okay.
And then.
So this is our homemade pepperoni here. All of our meats are plant-based. So instead of buying them, we make it all here. Go ahead, give that a shot.
That's so good, man.
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The flavor is the seasoning.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
What's the secret to get the flavor of the pepperoni?
Well, I mean, it's in the seasonings, but there's a secret ingredient which makes it taste like, you know, very meat-like.
Yeah.
So
And texture, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And we won't.
The texture, yeah, that, but it's also the you know, because most sausage is pork, so you really gotta, you know, play around with plant ingredients to make it
it like, because it kind of separates in the mouth.
Yeah.
Very much so like pork would.
Yep.
So that's the secret. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. What's been the most unique thing about owning a ghost kitchen in a pizzeria?
You know, I think it's really the freedom to do whatever I want here. I'm not, you know, the low overhead, you know, I don't have to deal with you know, face to face with customers, you know, because I've worked in restaurants before. I've cooked in restaurants before, you know. And here it's a little bit different, you know, really, especially the location here. When people come to pick up, that's, I would say, actually, now thinking about it, that is the most unique part about this whole thing. Everybody who comes here is just like, I just never thought that there would be a pizza shop here. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, or they call me up on the phone and they're like, I think I got the wrong place.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Because I remember the first time I came here, I like circled around, and at the time you didn't have a sign on the door.
Yeah.
You know, and it just had the address. I'm like, no, this isn't the spot. You know, and then you walk in, and then it looks, there's books.
Yeah.
There's the Bhagavad Gita book, which is super dope.
Yeah.
And there's art, and then there's a pizza menu on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
And then you ring a bell, and then you show up.
Yeah.
And have this kick-ass pizza, man. It's great.
Yeah.
In this episode, we're drinking Pure Leaf green tea, found at any gas station, convenience store, or grocery store. It's actually pretty decent. They have a bunch of different flavors: black tea, green tea, unsweetened. Our choices today are black and green tea. Pure Leaf. Tastes great.
You know, the other unique thing about this place is that every ingredient, all of our ingredients are 100% vegetarian or vegan, right down to the cheese. You know, because not all cheese is vegetarian.
Right.
Right.
Right. They either add some type of
it's either rennet,
which
comes from, most of the time comes from an animal, or it's a microbial, because in the States they only label it as enzymes. So you actually have to call the company up to find out whether it actually is vegetarian or not, because you can't tell by the, you know, because this enzymes could be either one of the two.
Right. So,
you know, somebody who's vegetarian or vegan doesn't have to worry here, because they know that all the products have been curated to make sure that it's 100%. Because I won't eat it myself.
Right.
So if I'm not going to eat it, I'm not going to serve it to you or anybody else, right? So that's also another unique thing about this place. So most, you know, pizza places that you go to, they're all flat, you know, just regular pizza dough. Here we ferment our dough for anywhere from 24, depending on how busy we are, anywhere from 24 to 78 hours. And then the way that we stretch our dough, most of the time they stretch, because it's fermented that long, it develops a lot of air inside of the dough. Like you see all these little air pockets inside of there.
Yeah.
That's what, when you put it inside of the oven, in combination with the super hot oven, that air's got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Right. So once we get it set and stretched, then that air has to go into somewhere. So what it does is it expands everywhere that there's not ingredients. That's why it expands so high, and that's why you get air inside of there. Because most of them, you go like this, and it's all dough.
So that's how, like, when it puffs up, that there's that kind of separation, but there's like a layer of dough. Like, it's super cool because there's like a layer of dough, and then there's air, and then another layer of dough.
Exactly.
Which and the bottom is like super crispy.
Yes.
Which kind of is like the signature of this spot. Yeah.
So that air has to go somewhere. So it has to expand. So the only way it can expand is like a balloon. Has to blow up, and because of the dough and it keeping that air in there, it just expands till it basically can't expand anymore.
Sweet.
Right? The way that we stretch it is also very different. Everything's hand stretched here. It's very soft. I mean, even if you just feel it, It's like a baby's bum, you know? It's super, super soft.
Ooh, it is.
Yeah.
It is. It's kind of awkwardly soft.
And we got to work quickly, you know, because the dough will start to absorb whatever's inside of the air. So we got to get it stretched and in the oven as fast as we possibly can.
Where did you learn these techniques of like stretching dough? Because you said you didn't even
I
didn't have any idea about pizza or
nope.
Were you just YouTube
and especially
stuff?
Yeah, I went to this one. I swear to God, it is
YouTube University.
YouTube University.
It's great.
That's it.
Yeah.
I went to this one Neapolitan place in Los Angeles the first time, even though I never thought about doing pizza ever. But I went into this Neapolitan style place and I was like, oh my God, if I ever have a pizza shop, which I was never thinking to do that, I would have a Neapolitan style. I just fell in love with it.
Yeah.
So when the idea for pizza came out, I was like, of course, it has to be Neapolitan. So then I just started watching videos of, you know, how to do a Neapolitan style pizza, and here we are today. You know, in our second location in Los Angeles, we have a guy that's from Naples. So he actually is, you know, authentic Italian, right from the birthplace of pizza. And, you know, so that helps out a lot too. You know, you have someone that really knows what they're doing.
So right now, how many locations are you up to?
Well,
and then what's the plan? Yeah.
So plan right now we have 2 locations actually running. So here in Las Vegas was our first. Los Angeles was our second one. We have a in Melrose. The third one, which we've secured, I actually just spoke to them the other day. We're going to start construction in a couple of months here, is Bahamas, if you can believe it.
What?
Yes. Yeah, there's a whole story behind it, but yes, Bahamas. And then just yesterday, we went down to San Francisco, and just before you came today, we confirmed 100% that we're going to go ahead with our 4th location there.
Sweet, man.
Yeah.
Dude, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I can't believe it. You know, we're just, I mean, literally our first day was December 6th, 2019. Here we are today, just shy of 2 years. And, you know, we'll actually have very quickly here 3 and 4, you know, 4th being Bahamas. We're not going to be, they're just starting construction on the space that we're going to be in.
Yeah.
So that won't be running probably for another 6 months, you know, to a year, but we've got the space, you know, we've secured the space. So.
How hot is that thing?
It's 630 to 700 degrees.
That thing is like, you don't need the heater on in the winter.
No, and in the summer,
dude,
it is.
You're cooking pizzas naked in here.
Yeah,
in the
it's
summer.
Cooking hot. Yeah, super hot.
How long did it take you to kind of perfect the technique of the trademark pizzas that we have today?
I bought this place in June of 2019. Yeah, just beginning to middle of end of June. I didn't open until December, because that entire time I was developing the recipes, developing the dough, learning how to stretch it, giving my neighbors, you know, hey, try this, try that. What do you think of this?
Yeah.
What do you think of that? You know, like getting the dough to be perfect, because once I opened, I wanted it to be absolutely perfect. You know, I wanted everything to be 100%. So yeah, it took me almost 6 months.
Yeah.
You know, and there was some remodeling I had to do inside of here, but most of the time, you know, when I wasn't once I finished that, which took me maybe about 30 days to do, it was all just recipes in here for 8 to 10 hours a day, just constantly just making, throwing stuff away. This didn't work. That tastes like crap, you know, like, yeah, it was like that.
Because the pepperonis are a new kind of.
That's new. Yeah. You know, the funny thing about pepperoni is that I put that off for a long time, because authentically, that's not authentic Italian.
Right.
Right? It's not a real Italian. Like you go to Italy and they don't have pepperoni. Right?
They do for like tours.
Yes.
They do for tours.
Yes.
But not for like traditional.
Exactly.
pizza.
Like Neapolitan, it's not traditional whatsoever. So I really wanted to be, you know, traditional, but I had so many, especially being so close to the strip, you know, I like I was like, what the heck? If it makes money and people really want it and they get to try the pizza and think it's pepperoni, then what the hell? Why not?
Yeah.
You know, give them what they want.
Yeah.
Just in a better, in a better package.
Right.
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 So,
Because there are a bunch of pizza spots around, but like nothing is comparable in regards of taste.
Yes.
Even regardless if it's vegan or not. I honestly, man, like this spot to me is like top 3, top 5 pizza spots in town. If not top 3, for sure.
Wow.
For sure, top 3.
That's
Serious.
amazing.
Serious.
Thank you. That really is amazing. So that fast, we're done. And I tried to make it authentic enough that when it cooks, like real pepperoni,
Yeah.
it curls, it dishes,
Yeah.
right? So we get that same effect here. Listen to the crust. That's how you know it's crunchy. Beautiful. God. I'm always amazed, when they come out. It's like art.
It's showing off, man. It's
Yeah.
showing off right now.
It's
Look
gorgeous.
at that crunch.
Look, listen to that crunch. Listen to that.
Look, if you
Listen to that.
I wish the people could smell this because it's fire. Like I
Yeah.
love it. Oh. Oh man,
Listen to that.
that's good.
I'd really love to open a spot in Naples. Because there's no such thing. Like my
Like
guy
this.
in
Yeah.
there isn't.
Yeah.
There isn't a pure vegetarian, vegan Neapolitan place in Naples.
Yeah.
I would love to put this up against some of the
Dude,
best
honestly,
pizza
like
in the
this,
world.
like the pizza here is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. And then when I
appreciate
when
that.
I distribute it to like people that I'm like, oh, it's a vegan vegetarian pizza spot, and they're like, they try it and they're, at first they're skeptical.
Of course.
Everybody's skeptical because
Yeah.
like, people who don't
Eat.
yeah, like they're like, ugh, and then they try it and they're, whoa,
Yeah.
it's whoa. That's why I have to bring one home to my spouse or else she'll
Yeah.
kick my butt. I told her I was doing this today and she's like, you better bring one home.
And that's really interesting that you say that, because it really is the deal. A lot of people who don't eat vegan or vegetarian, they have the idea that it's either rabbit food or it's, doesn't taste good or whatever. And the reality is for the most part, a lot of stuff doesn't,
Oh, dude.
That's the thing. It doesn't. So it's not like they're wrong,
No.
So the whole idea behind this is to, the money is automatically going to be there. That part I could care less about because I know it's going to happen anyways. What I really want to do is just show people that you can, because I've been eating this way for 30 years.
Yeah.
But I've been cooking for myself.
Yeah.
So it's different, right? But I want to show people that you can have fantastic world-class food that is also vegan and vegetarian, and that's great for the environment, great for every living being on the planet. You're not doing any harm to anyone or anything.
Right.
Because it's not just about, well, I'm not just going to kill humans.
Right.
No, I don't want to kill anything. If I don't have to, I don't want to kill anything.
Right.
I don't want to do any harm to anyone. That's literally the whole idea behind Pizza 108.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I hear, honestly, man, like I hear the passion. I hear like the want to like hone the craft in like deeper, and like your passion just shows through, man. Like just even in the small times that we're talking, you're all types of excited about it. And last time I was here, you showed me some stuff about like the future of this.
Yes.
It's freaking cool, man. I couldn't be like more proud, man.
Yeah.
Super cool. So what's that?
This is our barbecue sauce. So we home make all of our own sauces too. So obviously tomatoes, but the barbecue sauce, all of that. Because believe it or not, we don't cook with any onions and garlic here either. So we have So we have to make all of our own ingredients so they don't contain any of that. You'd never know it, but yeah.
Is there a reason for that?
Yeah. I spent a lot of time. I lived in India as a monk for 4 years, believe it or not.
Lived in India for a monk. Like
as a monk.
Lived in India for 4 years as a monk.
Yeah, in a temple. And Indian, Ayurveda, onions and garlic are
no-go.
A no-go because they're actually considered medicine. They're not considered food. So when you're sick or whatever, that's when you use onions and garlic, but not for regular daily consumption. Like you wouldn't take medicine on a regular daily basis just to eat. So, and also for meditation, it's not the best for meditation. That's why a lot of Buddhists also, you know, if you go to any Buddhist restaurants, they don't cook with onions and garlic either. Yeah, because it disturbs the chakras. So, so we don't do that here either. So we make all of our own stuff to make sure that it doesn't have any onions and garlic in it. Yeah. So it's a whole experience, you know, you're getting a whole experience here.
There's more than just pizza.
It's more than just pizza. That's the point, yeah. Most people don't feel that, see that, but it doesn't matter, you know? When they taste it, it comes out in the taste, you know? Okay, yeah, maybe I can cook well and, you know, whatever, but I believe all the rest of the stuff that goes into it is the reason why we're as successful as we are in such a short amount of time, and why the pizza tastes as amazing as it does. If I'm completely honest, I'm not like super passionate about pizza. I'm super passionate about creating a product that is first class, you know? So whatever it is, you know, whatever that is, I'm into that. I'm more into the part of changing people's hearts and minds. I don't want to force anybody into anything, but to show them there are alternatives, you know, to where if you're into that, here you go. You don't have to just eat like a rabbit, you know?
We tried to like do the...
A few times, but I don't know anything about it, so it works sometimes, but not so much.
I see some people, you know, spin it.
Yeah, spinning it like this.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
So something.
Oh, that's good.
This is the dessert.
Oh my gosh. Oof. Yum. Bro, you smell that? You smell that?
It's crazy, huh? I can't believe it myself.
It smells like,
oops.
It smells great. Like it smells.
Yeah.
All right, this is the...
This is the Dolce and Vegana. So it's organic powdered sugar that we make into powder here ourselves from the cane. Not from the cane, but from the crystals. And then vegan chocolate sauce. Because not all chocolate sauce, again, is vegan either. So all of our ingredients except for real cheese are 100% vegan. So all the vegans don't have to worry at all. They just, we make our own vegan cheese here too. We don't buy that either. So that comes on.
Sweet.
All right, so guys, that's the process. Do you want to try one?
Yeah, heck yeah, man.
All right. So yours was pepperoni.
Oh yeah.
There, you can take that one, and the other.
Ooh. Ooh. All right. I'm gonna try this really quick. Ooh, it's so hot. Nice undercarriage there. You want a piece?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Gotta watch my figure.
It burned the roof of my mouth. But
it's been in the oven for a while.
The flavor, the pepperoni, the sauce, the crust. I love this right here. The
little bits of char.
The little bits of char. This is my favorite part.
Yeah, the crust.
Look at that. How fluffy that is, man. So you make these here too, right?
The chicken, yeah.
I don't know, man. This might be my new favorite. It's super good now. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. This pizza is absolutely amazing. Even if you're not vegan, vegetarian, this pizza is on point on South Highland in downtown Las Vegas. Thank you so much for having us, man. I really appreciate you allowing us to do tea time here. Guys, this has been an episode in regards of ghost kitchens. Brother, keep up the good work. Keep rocking. Guys, as always, keep rocking with us. See you on the next one. Guys, if you enjoy this type of content and you like what we're doing here, hit that like button. It makes me feel all good and gushy inside. Hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. As always, be kind, rewind. Peace.